Well, hello guys, welcome back to another video. This one is it's going to be more of I don't know. I kind of want to explain these things here, but I don't know if I can do so. Sorry about that. But this one here, it's something I kind of need. Um, that celestial differentiator. Hmm. Is it easy to get the celestial differentiator? I don't know. It could be easy. It could be not hard. But I want to check something in my inventory because that's where we find out how many I've got. Because I've never paid attention to relics until recently when I realised that I need to actually farm them because they make a difference in the game. And that's where I discovered a nightmare. I say nightmare because it is indeed a nightmare. Believe me, you won't believe what I'm about to see here. What I'm about to reveal to you, you will be shocked, and not just shocked, but you also discover that whilst almost nearly everything in this game is very very easy to get, they have something that's pretty hidden and very difficult. I would say the hardest, probably compared to other platforms. This is one of the hardest you can think of. I don't know if that was intentional or they just overlooked it, but oh boy, what I'm about to show you, you will feel like, is this even true? Well, you'll find out sooner or later. It's true. Just hold on a minute. Hmm. It is a nightmare. We go to, I think my inventory, I don't know which one it is. I think it's actually this one here. Yeah, I think I don't even need to go further. I will just use the character option to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've got this one here. We've got relics here. You can see that these are the relics. This is the only legendary relic I've got here. The rest are, most of them are actually low level relics. So let's say I want to farm for this one. You can see that I've got this one here, which is actually what we call a good one, a very good one to start with, because it increases the crit rate of this character. That's Himiko. Pretty high. You get to like enjoy those benefits, but you also see that this one here is something cool. You will soon discover that not all of them are like that, because here we got what, fire damage boost. I've got at 31.1%. That's because it's at level 11 plus, not 15. I probably have to upgrade that to level 15, which requires some resources, but they're not that difficult to get compared to what I'm about to show you, which is nearly impossible to achieve if you Um, like if you've been ignoring relics for a long time, you're going to find out that it was a terrible mistake. And if care's not taken, you might lose your motivation in this game. You might end up actually doing something probably ignoring, because this thing that happened, it's actually stopping some players from doing the special events. When I say special events, I'm talking about the character drop events that you can see in the game. Every now and then, you get character drop events. I think that's shown in the warp section here. You can see that it is a warp section. The current characters event, special characters event, are these two here, which has to do with genuine and sparkle. Spackling is a special event character. This one too. Genuine is also the special event character. Preferences? Well, that's personal. I would prefer genuine over Spackle, even though I've never tried Spackle yet. I'm yet to try its effects. But we can get more details about Spackle later. But that's what's going on. Some folks decided not to even do the special events. They just ignore it because they're not prepared. They don't have the relics needed for that specific character, right? Because I'll just tell you what, this is genuine. He's got lightning as his default character. I mean DMG, elemental DMG. So if you look at the default lightning elemental DMG, you're going to be needing some set for it. When you look at the character, you'll be needing some relic set for it. It's possible to combine the sets. That's something we shouldn't forget, right? So, like Himiko here, I've got the relics for it. Only have 2 legendary. The rest I don't have. And I'm using Thieves Myriad face mask. There are websites that you can actually look at the sets required for each character. A website like genshin.gg. If you go to that website, each character build is showed there. You can also check the Honkai Star Rail wiki website. There you also get what's required of each character, the set that is good for each character, and they come with the specifics. And that's what I'm about to talk, to show you, point out to you. Now, you see that this one here kind of shows that it's got HP, right? It's got HP. If you come down here, you see that I've got this one here. All of them are HP, right? All of them are HP. Assuming that this one here is not HP that you need defense. It simply means that you have to keep farming until you get a drop from here that has to do with defense. Let's go down. We still see that most of the stuff here are HP. If we keep going down, there's like purple, all of them HP, 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 HP. And that's the head, the helmet. HP, HP, HP. Right? If you come to this one, it deletes continue. Helmets, HP, 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 all of them. Right? All of them. So we see that the head, the helmet, or all of them are HP. Usually, most of the time, these are not counted, right? They're not counted as part of the build. They're not counted. But if you're looking carefully, you see that it's not just about the HP. It has substats, which are here. The substats here has, like this one has break effect substats. And each character has substats recommendation. You don't know what the nightmare this is about. It's really incomprehensible. It's impossible to achieve. But yeah. defense. Most of them talk about defense. You see that this is crit rate and then effect hit rate. Those are the substats that you can get in the game, right? Substats. So it's pretty clear that the helmet comes with the all of them HP sets, unlike the body, which comes with something else, or the hands, like we see here. These are the hands. We're looking at the hands. This one is attack. This one here is also attack. So if you look at the stats, this one has defense, crit, effect hit rates, and break effect. That's what comes with that one. And this one here comes with HP, resistance, and break effect. So compared to this one here, I would go for this one. Why? Because of the sub crit rate. Okay. And we only have one here, right? And we've got this one here too, which also comes with crit rate and crit DMG, which is actually good, right? Let's go down, see where we have a bunch of them. We've got them here, and it's what? Attack, all of it, okay? All of it. This is interesting. All of it is attack. So we went from the head to the hands, okay? And we see that the head is preset with HP, right? And the hand comes with attack. Isn't that awesome? But they come with some stats that we need to acquire. Those stats could be just a sec, I need to check something. Right, so attack, all of it attack, okay, with substats. So if you're going to look for a set for this character, for example, I'm going to go and show you something. If you go to genshin.gg, you're going to get all the characters and they're pre-built, as well as the Honkai Star Rail website, which wiki page, of which you're going to get those information. Himiko, you can just filter them and get the information. I'm not showing the website here. I'm not here to promote some website, so I'm not showing the website on the YouTube channel. But it's Genshin just like Genshin Impact, Genshin.gg. Now, if you go to that website, you get the information that a good set for Himiko is getting the Ash Blazing Grand Duke. If we're going to look at the Ash Blazing Grand Duke in the game, it's this one, Grand Duke. It's a good set for it. Wow. Body, which is, we know what the body is, requires crit rate or crit DMG or crit effect hit rate, right? The substats also requires crit DMG or crit rate. That's substats. Now we go to the feat. The feat comes with speed, even though the substats require speed, right? And then you have the planosphere, which has to do with 5 DMG automatically. We have that one, and it requires a substats of attack. Okay, that kind of means we need something related to attack. And then we have the link rope, which can be either energy regeneration or attack. Now let's look at the set I have for Himiko. the body is supposed to be like the feet is supposed to be speed, right? I've got the feet, which is attack. Now let's look at what I've got here. This one here has no speed. This one does have speed. It's that the speed we're talking about. The substats is supposed to be speed as well. We don't have that here. So if we really want to get the full set with the relevant substats that can make the character better, it would be good to have a feat with substats that has to do with speed. We don't have that yet. So if we look at this one here, this one is not speed, but it has a substats of speed, right? This one is attack, no substat speed. It's crazy. Defense, 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 HP, defense, and so forth. None comes with a speed. Now you have speed here, no sub speed. And that's all. So you see that we don't have that at all. It unfortunately, it means it I don't know how to put this, but this is crazy. And then you've got this one here too, which will probably be speed again. This is Buns Uncle Rivets. This will probably be speed too, but it's got attack with no speed attached. So getting a sub start with speed with sub speed, it's rare, very difficult to get. Look at the bunch I've got here. None of it comes with sub speed and sub speed, because it's a rare drop and it's practically impossible to get. And assuming that you have characters of the same class that require something like that, it means it will take you forever to actually get that effect in the character, unfortunately. So that is just part of the nightmare. So this is the planet Sisyphean. This one can be kind of like easier to get, but this one here talks about having a substats of attack. So we got this one fire and substat of attack. We've got a substat attack here, so that's more or less better. So this, we can call this one a perfect one. We've got the link rope. Link rope 2 has to be energy regeneration, or what do you call it, attack. Unfortunately, there's nothing like that here. We do have attack as a substat, but we don't have. We have the defense here. We don't have attack or energy regeneration here. We've got a bunch of these here. This has to do with planet Sculum. So we've got lots and lots of planet Sculum. It has to do with break effect, attack. We've got the attack here. Hit rate effect. This can be a very good one, to be sincere. And then we've got defense, more defense. Now you have to also think about something else which has to do with the character. Look at my build with this one here. These are the final stats that you see on the character. I have HP nearly 2.5k. Attack is 1.6 and defense is 1k. Is that good? It could be better. There are people that get an 8k HP. Now, if you're going to look at that, it's going to be something else. So, that's just a tiny part. I've got Blade, which is probably my favorite. Okay, look at what I've got on Blade. All of these are low sets, all of it. Now Blade has wind DMG, okay, So I can literally switch this one. Look at the final build of Blade. 3k, because Blade requires HP. Because he usually consumes his HP. So 3.4k, attack is 1.3, which is very slow. Defense is weak, 7.8. So I would say that that's very weak. But if we go to look at Blade very well, we're using what we call it, the Musketeer, which can also be easy to find. But let's go down. We've got this one on Zila is also using the same. We've got this one on wait a minute. I'm going to check the build set for Blade, okay? Let's look at what Blade requires. Let's see what Blade requires. Okay, so Blade kind of requires Disciple set or Messenger Traversing, like a combination of the two. Disciple and Messenger Traversing does those two, which means that increases the max HP and the SP as well, right? But the planner has to be Repellent Arena or Innate Celeste, which is also increases crit rate, and which is actually good. We can use either both Repellent Arena or Innate Celeste, right? What does that do? It increases the wearer's crit rate by 8%, right? Which is kind of good to start with. But we've got a problem here. We need body to be crit rate, feet speed, planar sphere to be wind damage, and then link rope to be HP. HP is actually not difficult to get, right? But we need Longivious Disciple in a combination either with Messenger Traversing or Eagle, which increases Eagle actually increases Blade DMG, right? So there are usually three things we need: body, feet, planner, body, feet, planner, and link rope, right? If we go back to Blade, it's body, feet, and then these two. This has to be wind damage, right? And I have the wind damage here. But that's not what I need for Blade. If you're looking at the recommendation, what I need Repellent, which I think I don't have here. I'm not sure which one is Repellent. Let me check the Repellent build. Yeah. So I think it's not here. I don't have that yet. So that's how crazy it can be. That's how crazy it can be. But anyway, you see that this one has physical damage, which is good. So a set of these will give. This one here has physical damage, but increases the wearer's attack by 12 SP as well, which kind of corresponds to something else. Let's see. Oh, okay. We have the Salsotos one here, which increases the wearer's crit rate by 8, but we will need wind damage for here. So if we're going to search for this one, we'll need to get a wind damage for it. And unfortunately, we don't have wind damage for it. So that's how few we have. These. Then we've got Bellabug. My goodness, Quantum IPC, all of this. So you can see how difficult it is to get the set. So it's one thing to have wind damage on a particular item or relic. it's another thing to get the wind damage needed for it. It's literally like a forever grinding. It's not about getting the item for it per se, it's also about getting the specific stats for it. So I have the planner here. If I want my planner to be wind damage, I want a legendary planner with wind damage. That corresponds with a good set like the Eagle or Rutilant. I don't have that here, so I'm completely out of luck. It means that I can't do anything. I will just have to put up whatever I can find in order to work with it. Here you see that I've got increased awareness crit damage by 16. Because I'm using a link robe that also corresponds to it. The link robe is actually legendary, which is kind of improves blade stats, but it's nearly impossible. Because if you look at the build recommendation, I need, for the planner, I need Rutilant Arena. That's the name of the item. Rutilant Arena. Or I need Salsoto, which I think I have that one. But you can have Salsoto, but you might not have, like this one here. I think this is the Salsotos. I've got it here, but I don't have wind damage, which is crucial in this case. I don't have wind damage. So if I want to, it's one thing to get this one. Unfortunately, it's Quantum, which goes for Zila or Zoe, and actually 2 Quantums and then an attack. So it kind of like I have no way of working around this at this moment. It means that I have to keep farming, and that's where the real nightmare begins. Because if it comes to farming, this is simulated universe, right? Each world has its own drops. For example, the third world, number 3, has these drops here. They drop space sealing station, which kind of drops this planner gear or set, which increases the wearer's attack and also speed. That's one. The second one is it increases the wearer's attack and HP. That's world 3, right? Then you have 4. It drops what? Talia's Kingdom. This increases crit effect rate, and then this one too, which is sprightly Von Waxy. I don't know if that's correct. Increases wearer's energy and regeneration, which can also be crucial on some characters that requires energy regenerations. And then we've got well 4 or 5, which is Pan Cosmic. Increases effect hit rate and attack, and this one here also increases crit DMG, which is a good one, right? This is a good one. Increases the wearer's crit DMG about 16. This is a good one. Celestial Differentiator. But the thing is that when you go into this world, you're not going to drop this. Nope, you're not going to drop this. You're not guaranteed to drop it. Even if you drop it, this planner we need, like, let's say that we need it for blade, we need to have what do you call it, wind DMG as the main stat, and then we can use this one for it. So if we go back to blade, we don't have that main DMG. This is what we have. Okay, so we need to have wind DMG. Unfortunately, it looks like we don't have it. We only have fire, and yeah, that's all I've got. So it's like, I don't know, it's impossible. For me, this is thoroughly impossible. Impossible to get the set. And then it's one thing to get that one. It's another thing to also get the full set, to get the subset, the substats. So even if you get this one, you will not get the substats to be what you want. That's another thing. So I think the relic farming in this game is completely a mess. It's beyond comprehension. It's out of, I don't know. The relic thing in this game is far from better, or the reason why I see some players just skip the game, skip some special events, because it's not like they don't stand a chance of getting relic set for them for the character. And you know what? Relics are what really makes the character meaningful. I'll show you. If you look at the relics, I've upgraded them to a certain percentage, right? A certain level. This maxes out at 12. This maxes out at 12. These actually maxes out at 12. And the legendary one, I think they max out at they're maxed out at 15, right? This is Blight. So I've got everything at 10, 10, 10. So I need 2 levels more to max them out. But the thing is that I don't even have to explain. Look at Blade here. The defense is poor, right? The defense are very poor, but the attack, which I wish could be better, it's not all that good. So unless I max this out, and that's because I only have 1 legendary plus HP and defense here. So if I can enhance this one a little bit to increase the stats, I think it has to reach a certain point. But even if I max this, that's plus 12, but even then this one goes to 15. So you see that it goes to 35 there. So if we go back to the main stats, we see there is a difference here. So not a big huge one, but yeah, it's kind of better, a little bit better, because we just increased the attack. 1.347. The defense, I think, I'm not sure which one carries the defense. Is it this? No. Even this one hard to be, we're supposed to be added crit rate or DMG. We do have some now. Unfortunately, this is also HP. Yeah, it is also HP. We have more of that here. This actually is crit rate, so we can actually use the swap it for this one to get that crit rate. And we've got the bunch here. As for this one down here, these are actually irrelevant because they're too low. They wouldn't make any difference at all. So it's better just to ignore those. So we've got outgoing healing, crit DMG. What we need is crit rate, alright? So we can actually swap this one. We can swap this one for a crit rate. increase the max HP. Yeah, there's a point. That's one that increases the max HP. Do I even have that one here? I can use that one to combine two things. This one increases crit DMG. Increase attack. We can do something about the HP as well. Increase it a little bit because these one here are all HP. We can swap them for crit DMG and something else because they're 3 HP. 1, 2, 3. This one here is attack. This one here is the win DMG. So I only have 1, 2. No, actually 1 attack. 1 and 2. There's 2. Then 1, 2, 3 are all HP. Where the HP come from? This one here. So I can actually swap some of those for something else. Because the thing is that I don't have the set for this. Eagle will increase win DMG and increase in using disciple. I think disciple is this one here. Let me see. This one is the disciple set. So it says 2 pieces will increase the maximum HP to 12. Right, so I would need to get something that doesn't have HP on it. This is. Do I have any here? Nope. 0 legendary. 0 legendary. That's how bad things are. They hit to 0. Unfortunately. Oh my goodness. I've got the boot, which is attack. We can add attack to it. We can swap this one though. This one we can actually swap this one for attacks. But we will need another one for. We need another one for the. To get that full set of the. I think no, this one is it's this one. Right, disciples. Yeah, we need this one as defense. So you need this one. So and the boot, which is attack, and this one. So these two will make up for blade. Right, these two will make up for blade. So we get a defense on this one, and then attack on the other one. So and then we get plus 12 HP, max HP. So that will make up for it. So we can literally swap this one for those two. What's going to happen is that we're going to lose. And then this one also increases by an ally. It says when the wearer is hit or has their HP consumed by an ally or themselves, the crit rate increases by 8% for 2 turns. Okay, so this is good for blade. Actually, it's very good for blade because he usually consumes his own HP. So you can see that Disciple is a very good set for blade. The question is, how do we farm Disciple? There's an easy way to find out how to farm Disciple, which I think it's somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, actually it's the other one. It's this one. So we have this one here. The simulated universe where we can see all the drops that we get from each world, right? This is where we get firmament, glamour. Okay, and the second one is Penacony, land of dreams. Okay. So if we come to this one here, we have the simulated universe, stagnant shadow. No, stagnant shadow doesn't drop that. So the cabinet of correction does drop. Now we have the eagle here. If you look at this eagle set, it says what? Increase wind DMG by 10. So this is what we can do. We can actually use 2 pieces of this and 2 pieces of the other one, which increases the max HP. by 2. But the thing is that we're going to be needing the stats, because you can't use one that contains HP all round. We need to get better stats on each. What's it? The one I was looking for? It's this one, right? It's this one. Longevous Disciple, max HP by 12. So I'll need to farm this. The thing is that when you're farming, you're going to get different drops. You can see that you're not guaranteed any drop. So actually, we can give it a shot. Okay, let's go find out how the drop is going to be like. And we also need this one too. Prisoner in deep confinement, increase attack by 12. No, not this one. But yeah, let's go find out. I think it was the other one. Where is it? Oh, the eagle one. Yeah. So if we're going to go to this world. I don't know where this one is. Stagnant Shadow. Let's go find out. Okay, so this is where we get this Stagnant Shadow, right? It's that boss over there. The good thing about this one is that if you have good points to use for the raid, is a good thing. Even though this, you see that it consumes 40, so you can see how many times you can do it. You'll be needing a bunch of materials, but you can only do some little amount at a time. So if we're going to go for this boss, we need blade, ice damage and fire damage. So we have blade and fire damage, so we can actually swap this one for something else. I'm going to switch it to blade. So and then we need a healer, which is Natasha here. So we can actually look for support to replace Saval. And Saval is lightning damage, which we don't need. We need blade, fire damage, and have I forgotten the and ice, right? So we can go for ice, right? We can look for ice here. And use this one for ice. This is Jinlu, which is a very good DPS for the boss. Adding this to blade will make it way better. So we can start the raid. We can actually use consumables.
Sword. You don't want to let go of the past, do you, Blade?
Right, so we can start this. I'm going to put them in auto so that we should be able to beat them. See that blade consumes half of the HP. That kind of provokes a new crit rate increase if we use the disciple set.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception that time.
See that Natasha is actually the savior in the team here. But I kind of like auto mode because it makes things easier. This boss can be a badass because of its jumping technique.
That's better. American feels its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Fight is dead.
Nap time.
Oh my goodness! It has knocked out. It's knocked out Jinliu.
Savor it
I
for
think that character isn't that strong as one class, so the person didn't build it properly. Because if it was properly built, it would have survived. My character, on the other hand, is properly built. I don't know why you would build a character that is poorly built in the public for folks to use. Right, but yeah, this is a. You see what I got? I got a hand, not feet, not body, not head, hand. The good thing is that I actually dropped. Let's look at what that hand has. It's an attack with, I suspected. The sap starts as crit rate break effect, which it's kind of good. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. So that's a good one. We can try it one more time. No, no. I forgot that Jinyu is dead. No, this is bad because this is a start.
Humanity feels its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
So you need to pull up the team. You might be wondering what's happening to the team. It's the dot damage that you see. The dots is damage is crazy.
Nap time.
I think this work is knocked out. Knocked out Jinlu. I know. Jinlu doesn't seem to be very strong.
You won't get away. That's better. Humanity feels its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I could easily do this one all by myself, though. Kind of weird. Why? I'm beginning to wonder what was the build of this fella. That made it so. Well, unfortunately, this time we're not lucky, so we dropped something completely different, which is another hand. That's how horrible it can be. Imagine you're assuming you're farming for body. All you get is hand after hand, you know, or feet after feet. So it's kind of difficult. So it's one thing to get it to drop. It's another thing to get exactly what you want. It's a pain in the butt. I have to tell you this. It's a real pain in the butt. We'll go again, shall we?
your end approaches. Savor it for me.
You won't get away. Just
So these are the follow-up attacks that Chemical does. I can't believe that this character has a very poor. He's got 1,300. I can't get more details on the character. I think it had to be later. Right, this person's character is very good.
and I'm no exception. That's better.
Even it got healed by Natasha still. This time he targeted Natasha, so that's a good thing. Natasha, well, Natasha is tanky, so not a big deal.
Just a little something. And easy.
Savor it fully.
You won't get away. Nap
It has switched to Natasha, to the support character. That's where I find it very weird. Look at that. This character's support is very, very weird. And there's no way, I kind of want to save that character from getting it from killing. I don't know. Oh, it looks like this time we're going to save it. It won't die.
in lunar flame.
Looks like we could save it this time. So we were able to save it this time. But I guess the screen will show you what I was talking about. What have we just dropped again? Another hand. Another hand. Actually, all three are hands. It's a pain in the butt, I must tell you. This is horrible. I mean, really horrible. And you can only farm a certain number of times per day. So 240, we have used half of that already. And all that we've got so far are hands. Nothing more, just hands. So you kind of wonder what exactly is going on. We got the same thing, the same stats, nothing different. So the nightmare of relics is just beyond reason. I have to emphasize this strongly. The nightmare of farming relics is just incredible. You can't. It's difficult to really imagine that this is what you are facing, because you can't it's like you can't farm for it at all. It's impossible. Now I'm beginning to understand why some players decided that they wouldn't do some specific special character events. They just skip them because they say they don't have the relics for the character. Relics are a crucial part of the character in this game. And if you don't have the relics, getting a special character without the relics just makes the character equal to useless. So, what's one going to do in this situation? You're getting the same drop. I've used half of that. I haven't gotten a different stats, just hands. It dropped this one earlier. It was hand, messenger, it was hand, and dropped this one to hand. This is the third drop, all of them are hands. Assuming you're farming for body, something like this one here, what are you going to do? And the worst part is that the hands can pre-mate with attack, just like the head can pre-mate with HP. So it's kind of like you're completely out of luck if you drop a hand or a head. You don't have options at all. You have to keep farming and farming until you drop something that is different from the hand or the head, like a feet or body, which is this one. This one comes with different, but what happens if it comes with HP, like this one here? It came with HP, something similar to the head. So you will be stuck again and you have to keep farming and farming until you drop this one, but with a different start here. So looking at the difficulty of dropping something, dropping this, and getting the chance to drop at least one of these, coming with the same start as this one, then you'll be frustrated. It will be better just to ignore, forget it, that it exists, because it just doesn't make sense one bit. You will never get the starts you want to. It's impossible. So that's why I say that this relic thing in this game is a Sisyphean. You will never get the starts you want. And yet, the Wikipedia actually describes what is required, the set required for each character to make the character effective. So if they tell you that there is a particular set that's required for each character to make the character effective in combat, and then it's impossible to get that set, then what's the essence of getting the set? So I think that the relic aspect in this game is just beyond comprehension. Either it's intentional
That's better.
or they just screwed up and have to do something about it. Because if they don't, it will just make the game like players will just keep complaining. I know I'm still level 60, I have a long way to go, but believe me, the higher you go in this game, the harder it becomes. And that's what people expect. The higher you increase the equilibrium level, the harder things become. If you increase the equilibrium level, then you have to start upgrading the characters again, leveling them up again, all over again, from afresh, not to be able to keep up with the monsters' strength. So you have to get materials, at least for a certain group of characters that you use more frequently, before you can increase the equilibrium level. You need to get some group of characters ready for combat. And actually keep getting some materials. Because if you increase the equilibrium level without having the resources, you're going to be starved. The only thing you can do is the storyline. What if you have finished the storylines? Then what are you going to do? Because the moment you increase the equilibrium level, things become harder. You have to level up to be able to face monsters, or you just keep dying. And I hear people complaining. I guess the screen will show you. There's the 4th ray, and I've got practically the same drop. This is another hand. I had this, so I have succeeded. I think I should put it that way to see the nightmare in this game. I've succeeded in getting 2 hands of the messenger transformative, and then 2 hands of the other one. So 4 rates. Now I only have 2 more rates left. 2 more left to use this energy. I only have 2 more left. And all I've gotten so far, 4 rates, all I've gotten so far is the same item, hand. Same item. My.
Your end approaches.
So it kind of makes you feel like, is there even an RNG in this game? Is there an RNG in this game? Does it really work? It's like the most relevant gear that you need in the game. It's the hardest to get. It's the hardest to get. So I'm kind of, I think the title of this video is not even strong enough.
Savor it fully.
It's beyond nightmare. You can never get the set. As they describe it in the wiki blogs, you will never get that set. You'll never get it. I know you use the equilibrium. You have more legendary availability or drop rate, more command than ever. But the fact that you need to get a specific set with some stats is just beyond comprehension. It's beyond comprehension. No. 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 Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, this character is just not strong. This Jimmy character of the support team is not strong at all. I should have gone in for a different support. This one is not a good support at all.
Humanity feels its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Incredible.
Savor it fully.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to exhaust everything. The full charged energy. I'm going to exhaust it here and see what the result is going to be. That's what I'm going to do. And I only have 1 more round left. Just 1 more round left to finish it. Well, you can see another hand. Another hand. My goodness, what What's wrong? What's going on? What's going on in this game? What's going on? This is beyond disaster. Believe me. 5 rounds and it's the same item that keeps dropping. Why? Why? Why would they make it so frustrating? So impossible for players? Why? 5 rounds. The same item. And you want a player to believe that this is fair? This is beyond imagination. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And the worst part is that you actually have characters that require the same set. More than one character that requires the same set. So imagine you have to, and this dropping the item is not even the problem. Dropping the item with the specific stats that you need. And if it takes this long, like I'm going to use all my energy for today because I'll have to wait until tomorrow, 24 hours to get this again and to do another 5 rounds, hoping to get an item to drop, to get this body to drop with the specific stats that I want. My goodness.
Your end approaches.
This is a joke. It's a big joke. It's a big joke. I see why some folks say that they will just have to give up. I had difficulty understanding these initially, but when I finally discovered how screwed this is, well, I lost it. I lost it completely. Why would it make it so miserable? Why? Why would you make it so... my gosh. And I don't know, this thing kind of seems to hate you too, I don't know why. It keeps attacking the targeted character. Thank you, Natasha. Oh my god, it's going to wipe out. It's going to wipe out. Yeah, that character is not strong, unfortunately. He's a useless character. Should go in for something different.
The fight is set.
Just a little something.
It can only take 2 hits, that's poor. Very poor. And this happens because the person probably didn't have the time to farm for the relics. It's like your strength can only depend on the relics. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So if a person can't get the relics, what's going to happen? My oh my. After 6 rounds, the only thing I got that's different is a feat. When my main objective and the feat that it dropped is not even what I'm looking for. The entire farming was for this. Disciple. And after 6 rounds, after consuming all the entire energy, the only thing that I got is this one, Messenger. Feat. And it comes with HP. If it was an attack, it would even be better, but it comes with HP. Or at least defense. But it comes with HP. This kind of leaves me stuck again. No. I think that folks are right when they say that this game is not worth the stress. It's not worth the stress at all. it's better just to keep doing things. If you just want to pass a moment, you just do it, just pass a moment and let go, because it's really not worth the stress at all. What a shame. What a shame. The thing with legendary, that's what we get in the game. And I wonder, what is this? This is a thank you for participating. You see what's the thank you? The thank you is one of this. Just one. Is this an insult or something? To me, this is an insult. Just one of this. Oh my goodness. This game is a joke. Some folks say that Genshin was, to a certain level, was kind of pretty hard, but this one is way insulting than ever. I have no words to explain how this is so insulting. It's incredible. When I started this game, I felt like it's one of the most incredible games one can think of. It's an awesome game, but yeah, reality hit me so hard that I have to admit that this is far from being awesome, being good. It's far from it. They can't deceive players to believe that things are going to get better. Things are looking great, but they aren't great one bit. See, it's all a sham. For goodness sake. They've got events after events, things that you can do to get resources, which I believe is good. But these are just leveling up resources. They're not relics. The rewards you get aren't relic rewards, and relics is key. What you get here, there's no relic here. Not a single relic here. You don't get a relic. They're just bombarding people with irrelevant stuff. There's no relic here. Nothing. They're just materials for people to level up, consumables for people to boost attack. Nothing. Nothing. When you face reality, you kind of wonder. This is the only thing that one can say is good, but you need hundreds of these. This is what I currently have, 330. You need hundreds of these, and I need 100 to create one relic. So you need a bunch in order to be able to craft a set. Oh my god. I think that they discovered the situation and decided to add those relic piece fragments to compensate for the disaster they've created, but it's not helping. It's not at all. It's a disaster. A mess that would take a long time to really fix, if they ever fix it. Now I understand why there was a campaign on Reddit saying that they need to do something about it, and that was last month. That campaign actually paid off, but will they do something about it? I don't know. You have to be a long-time player in order to understand the disaster in this game. That you start and things look awesome, and you feel like you're making progress. Little would you discover, sooner will you discover that it's not as charming as it appears to be. It's far from it, actually. It's far from charming. Oh my gosh. I hate seeing horrible things like this, but when they hit me so hard, I have no work around than to just say them as they are. For goodness sake, a character's survivability only solely depends on relics. Depends on relics, and a little bit of the eidolons and the traces. This. So these, and this one doesn't require anything. Not that much. It's easy to level these ones up without issues. But this, it's eternity. You'll never be able to level this one up. You'll never be able to max it up. It's impossible. I'm going to start doing videos that are negative about this. And I'm going to start focusing on really the relics part, because I think it's a disaster. For goodness sake. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. So I've been trying to get these relics for the past, I can't even remember the last time I dropped a body. I've never dropped a single body yet. I've never dropped a single body since I started. I've never dropped a single body. That's how horrible it is. That's how disastrous it is. I've never dropped a single body. Anyways, I'm going to forget this and move on. I'm going to forget this and move on. I'm glad that some folks are going to see the reality and address it, because they sooner or later they will, especially new players, sooner or later they will start screaming, wondering why they're not getting things the way they want to. But yeah. It's a shame. It's a big shame. I don't know what this one is about. The Starfire Packland. A 4-star light cone. I think it's not an actual light cone. Well, this one doesn't have much to offer. So, and I've completed all of these. So I'm only left with this one. And this one here. So these two. Then we capture this one too. This one's left with a bit to finish. This one here. And so the main focus are these 2, 1 and 2. And I think that's what I've got here. Yeah, this spot. I don't know what this is. Part of the evil binding matrix. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still working on them. Not finished yet. Then we get some coins from it, and then we got this one here, first time exploration, to be unlocked later. So I haven't actually finished this one. So stage 1 score is kind of poor. We got 2 stars. We probably might have to do them again to see if we can get 3 stars of each. I still have about 4 chests that I need to collect here. It's crazy. I'm worried that the Hilobi are up to no good. Hilobi can't use Jade directly.
I think they just make things up. Huh. You won't get away. You can fight it or rock with it.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
One step closer to the stars.
Managed to grab some sleep nap? Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it! You won't get away.
The fight is set.
One step closer to the stars. Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Keep up!
Your end approaches.
Ooh. Wow, White is peeing in his pants, in her pants.
This song's for you. You can fight it, or rock with it! You won't get away. Turn it up!
The fight is set. Savor it fully.
Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Just a little something, and nothing.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Well, she held a jade abacus on her with an emergency contact in it. So I kept trying to call them. I don't need to tell you what happened next. Alright, I've finished explaining everything to you. Now, are you going to help me out or not? I've got a way to get you out, but I can't let you borrow me. You will have to go to prison and wait a while. That's great, everything's going to be great, so long as I can get out of this meat suit and I'm not stuck together with this maniac. Well, come on out. Built out a straight row you and your companions watch on for ages. For real? No. It's stuck. What is binding us together tightly? A matter strike lingering obsession. You just then. I managed to read the last remaining thought stuck in this girl's head. Oh boy, I know what she wants now. She wants to see the emergency contact in her jade abacus one last time to say one final goodbye. To say goodbye to a friend. But that's not to mention whether or not her friend wants to meet up with the Murder Strike. She doesn't want her friend to see her like this. This is a problem that is easily taken care of. If you just let me out of her body, I'll definitely help grant her wish. Hey, let's see how this turns out. I wanted to make a shortcut and
You won't get away.
Savor it for me.
You can fight it or rock with it.
That's better.
oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, finally. Free trapping me inside herself. Like that. What an incredibly powerful obsession. I will grant her final wish out of respect for such formidable power. Come on, let's go and see who it is she's so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll just change into her appearance first. Oh, so that's her. Good, that's how I remember it. And you are? What's up with you? We were just chatting. I'm Singer. The heliobats you were just talking with. Come on, let's get moving. Alright. This is going to be a quick travel. Where could she be? Oh, she's standing right here. I'm about to go back right now. It's you. After all these years, you're finally thinking of coming back. It's me, I'm back. I thought you avoided me because you hated me. How could I? If it weren't for you scolding me then, maybe I'd still be an insufferable wretch now. I shouldn't have been so mean to you before, and I shouldn't have signed you up without asking first. All I was thinking about then was sending you off, and that's why I did something so stupid. Let the past be the past. Don't take it too hard, and I'm far too late showing my gratitude. But you'd be definitely still be all discombobulated. I'm sorry about the call. My jade abacus got broken and everything was static. Good thing I'm seeing you now. Then it's getting late and you should go home. It's not good hanging out around here, hanging around outside here when it's this late. But how long were we chatting for? So what about you? Don't you want to go home and take a good look around? No, I've got something important on with the 10 Lords Commission. I have come to tell you I'm safe and I should probably go back now. Always take extra care whenever you leave the house. You're running errands now for the 10 Lords. Things are different now and I can't help you out with anything. Alright. You notice that Ayuri seems anxious as her fingers fidget nervously at the hem of her blouse. How have you been? Pretty good? Oh. Things... Anything else you'd like to say to me? Nothing. Take care, Yuri. You too, little sister. Huh. Little sister. Yuri maintains a solemn, silent expression as the air around her seems to freeze. After a while, she takes a deep breath to finally break this most awkward of silence. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. You can go with your mind at ease. As she says this, she lets out a deep sigh of relief, and you notice the rims of her eyes becoming red. Watch her as she leaves until she's lost the night. It's finally over. Now it's time for us to part ways. Goodbye, all. You're not going anywhere. Where do you think you're going? Did you promise that you do anything so long as we help you get out of there? Healer really are tricky. Get into the god now. Well, this one sleep pretty better. Get back to Foxtroll Garden. I won't be able to relax until it's subdued there. Alright, let's go. Put it where it belongs. I'm just trying to do this one to ease up my nerves, the relic nightmare that I went through earlier. It's kind of just crazy trying to keep up. Even though it was all just a mistake, something still somehow felt wrong. Those sisters are hard to understand. It's like the Cloud Knights and their passphrases. She's already mad as track, but she still managed to hang in there, all because of her big sister. No wonder the Heliobas possessed her. It's a pity to have lost touch with your own little sister for years, but when you meet again, it all plays out just like this. Do you think she already knows? Knows what? I mean, knows that her sister's already passed away. Seeing her final expression, it felt like she knew. I think so too. She was crying at the end, right? What a careful observation. There's absolutely no way I could have noticed that detail. Oh, Shushang, poor thing. Yeah, seeing how she was, she would probably need to go back and digest things for a while. It feels like those two have quite a few stories between them. But if the people involved aren't willing to say, then we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. Ah, forget it. This midnight terror, or whatever it is now, resolved. The two of them meeting up again is like some kind of a reunion. Based on official processes, something should get sent now that an assignment has been completed. Thank you for your efforts. My goodness. What title can we use for this post? What title? Sisters Reunion. Ghost Sister. Let's put this at Hottest Scoops. I think that would do. Let's publish it. Great job. That's all for today. Hello, Ellie, everyone. See you all later. What's this about group chat? Well, turns out this whole thing was just a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry about that. But I never thought I'd ever see my sister again after all these years. Oh, are you in? She's talking. Yeah, let's get more details. Same here, right? This is interesting. My parents were Cloud Knights, but they passed away when we were young. Since I had to support both of us, I had to work all day and didn't have much time to discipline my sister. As a result, she ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish. Hey, you guys, stop. I didn't even finish school, so I secretly applied for her to join the Cloud Knights, hoping that being in the forces would straighten her out and maybe she'd become a better person. When she found out what I did, we had a huge argument. She thought I was meddling in her life. I thought she'd refuse to serve and spill the beans to the military affairs office, but she actually joined the Cloud Knights. After that, we started to drift apart, and eventually, one day, she disappeared without a trace. Yeah, let's console her a little bit. I always thought she didn't want to see me because she resented me for enlisting her in the Cloud Knight. But, oh my gosh. Gonna find stop. Oh my goodness. Is that how you guys show your sympathy? My goodness. But when I saw her today, she told me she got transferred to the 10 Lords Commission and didn't have the chance to contact me and explain everything. Now that I see she's doing well, I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. As long as she doesn't regret it, I'm okay with it. Anyway, it was a misunderstanding from the start. Sorry for dragging you into my family drama. Go for it, little Gui. I will be supporting you. Alright. Yeah, I think my team could have informed her the truth, because she still kind of believes that that was her real little sister. That was rather unfortunate. I think we should have informed her and tell her the truth that that's a Heliobus, not her real sister. Anyway, let's get back to the meeting place, see what we have available. What does she want? Let's look at you. How did you just find out? Oh, I went to the Olim Alley today, and everyone there is talking about you. Yep. You need to go online more. What are they saying, though? They're saying Little Guy announced during her live streaming that she's going to what? Stop her activities, and they are guessing the reason behind it. What? I'll go the opposite. I was shocked that you didn't know. Shushan, you almost made me blank out. You're saying that the word on the street is that I was going to quit, right? Totally. So is that true? Totally true. This is fake news, misinformation. My goodness, neither of you even watched my stream. Did you watch my stream? I think it's better to be sincere. Let's see. This can't be. Come to think of it, this might make good content. I will passionately debunk the fake news in my live stream tonight. Funny. Very funny. So, I think we have the ghost hunting squad raised the number. Okay, we need to reach that. Let's see what we have. Get into 400k funds. My goodness. Let's level up a little bit. 6. The total is how many? 15. Oh, we're at 6. Not even halfway yet. Oof, it's a long way to go. So we'll be dealing with 7 now. Near halfway. Oh, what's the next one? Good sighting. Weird stuff keeps happening in the haunted house. That's another helio buy, no doubt about it. Actually, I think it's the only quest we have right now. It's the only quest we have right now. Oh my goodness. There is this. Okay, let's check it out. Find out what it is. Haunted house. Haunted house. It goes. I can already smell followers increasing. This must be the work of a heliobus. Yes, I imagine so. We not ruling out the chance that it's a fraud. There's no doubt about it. It's a heliobus. Let's give them something. It's right. We'll need to visit personally to reach a proper conclusion. So will you go, Hua Hua? I found some clues that may be linked to Tail on another post. Oh, Hua Hua is so obsessed with Tail. Why is she so buried in Tail's imagination? I want to go and confirm for myself. You go and do what you need. Little Gee, Wesley, I will go to the haunted house. Don't worry, we're on it. Let me kind of motivate a little bit. Make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble. After all, it's not the ghost haunting squad without any of us, right? I've messaged the person who made the post and he has sent me an address. Alright, let's move out. Okay, so that's Vela. I need 2 more chests to collect here. I have to keep an eye out unless I walk past, if I in case I walk past somebody. Let's go collect that one. Clear this thing here. Not much, but something metal. 1 metal, 10 credit. Not smart. What do you have to say? Renault? You're finally here. It's me, and I'm the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Renault. Ooh, let's go. It's time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute, where is your 10 Lots member? We may not be members of the 10 Lots, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm not looking down on. It's not that I'm looking down on you. It's just that there are so many strange stories on the ghostly groove, and so many of them are just baseless, made-up stories. But this time, I've met the real thing. Without the assistance of the Templar's Commission, I fear that you alone may not be of any use. Fine, there are some things that I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property that I bought at a low price, thinking I'd gotten myself a steal. But after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I've never used to believe in haunted houses or things like that, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough, and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It started to make me nervous. After some time, I found a geomantic master. He checked his campus and said that though they are windows and pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth. There is sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony in community. The four directions are not favorable, and the five elements clash. What's more, this house has a long history, and all the residents have met with ruins. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggrieved dead linger. My advice: move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill, and tragedy will befall you. Are you sure this geomantic master isn't just a con man? We decide our fate, not the heavens. You should continue living there, or not. Let's find out. Once you inside, you will know that the master was telling the truth. Even though I don't want this bastard house anymore, it's still a personal asset. I like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunts of the house, there's something I'd like to ask you. I knew it. Well, what is it? While you're investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without it. If you do that, then I will allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough, leave it to us. Susan, why in a hurry? I really don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Alright, so... Oh! Well, shall we head over? Let us. What do we have here? I probably might want to use something other than Himiko. Let's add Shushan to the list. Where is she? She can be a pain in the butt. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait. Do I even have I think we could add Pella. Adding March can also be a good thing. Let's see if we can add March. March like talking. My goodness. She will turn the entire team to nightmare. Let's see. Isn't this place exactly the same as the Heliobas labyrinth that we encountered before? So creepy. There is limited resources on the Zenzhou Lofu. I just had to piece things together with a blueprint of a similar house. That must be a haunted house up ahead. We staying here tonight. I think this will kind of drive them nuts. I thought we would be able to look around inside. This is a Lofu model house. How scary can it be? Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth. Alright, you make it all sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is still out of place? Is this something that should be in a civilian home? See what we can find. No time to waste, let's go. Alright. That looks like out of place. Getting closer, flip. Oh my goodness, who's that? What? There is a wanted person for Kafka. What the hell is going on? Given the same time passed Since the Ambrosia Upper incident, the Lofu should have already removed the wanted notice for stolen hunters. However, grassroots level work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka wanted posters around here. Alright, should be here. It shouldn't be here, no way. Wait, it's not done yet? Hey, hold on. Let's get it. My oh my. Who would have expected this? Your first thought right now is... this one would be funny. Let me make a joke out of it. Okay. Oh, a strangely colored stone falls down before your eyes, as if someone has noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There's no one around. Just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realize that this is probably an important clue. At the moment you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it. Come and find me. Come and save me. Alright. Yeah, I thought earlier I could hear it. What do you mean by a vengeful spirit? That was obviously a heliobus. Yes, okay. It looks like all of the clues are hidden in this resin. All we need to do is find the heliobus, and all these problems will be solved. So we must have some... okay, let's take it now. So that stone, let's find out what it has. Heavy stone, looks like it's engraved and could use rolling paper. No? Alright, there's nothing here, so it won't work. Okay, use rolling paper. I need to get the rolling paper. Let me investigate here. Alright, that's the key. I better do some research first. I think that's all. Something doesn't seem right. It looks like that's something I missed out. I don't know what it is, but I definitely missed out something. I think it's this the paper. There's one here, but there's no. Relic. Oh my goodness. It's not working. It's not working. Oh, I finally got it. So it was say, oh, it's another key. Oh, right. I'm going to go back to this and see if any of these will work, because I believe that this contains something useful. Something doesn't seem right. Let's try again. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. I'll just leave it there. Investigate. Right, that's not in here. Nothing. I think it's the square one. What the hell? Open the safe. The notes say the safe password is T. There is no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You will need to find clues to prove it. Now, to enter the password, wait. This is awkward. One, two, three, 4, 5. Wait. Open the safe and take out the deed. R. These strange handprints remain upon closer inspection. There is a scrapped rolling paper hidden around there. R. Correct. The unit seems to have written a few pages before, which... Okay. Ah, yeah, got it. It's that place. It's a paper. I should have known. All right. M is N is 1819 183.
Watch this awesome move! Keep up!
Who told you that? Scared Helio by. That's weird. There was a clue line there. I wish I could have collected it. He said, curse you. Screw you. This kind of Heliobi, my goodness. The first time a Heliobi is running for help, my goodness. See, how scared the Heliobi was. It's a shame. camera's nice, just stunning there.
Watch this awesome move! That's better.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
You're not going anywhere! Rise, Venus! Let's rock! Here! You're not going anywhere! That's better.
This song's for you. You can fight it or rock with it.
Watch this! Rise, Venus!
My goodness. My goodness.
Get it now?
Shushang is,
Power of the Cloud Knights.
Shushang is, it had a hit her. My goodness. Incredible.
Ready? Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Watch this!
My goodness.
Watch this awesome move! Rise, Venus! Watch this!
Shushang is a horrible.
You can't run! You're annoying! You! Nap time. Watch this! Rise, Venus! Watch this! Let's rock!
You can fight it or rock with it.
Nap time.
Oh, we lost it. It escaped. Of course, Sushan didn't pay attention on it this time. No, Sushan didn't pay attention. We allowed it to escape. Oh. Oh my gosh. No, not here.
I'm not only aiding others in getting an education, I also teach collecting.
I heard about a youngster who's lost over.
Immerse. I'm trying a dumpling while you're taste testing vinegar. Wow! Look at that!
Mhm.
This little gadget is just what I wanted.
Yeah, but we're still missing one. We're still missing one. Wonder where it could be.
I don't want to be a heliobus.
Alright guys, I'm logging out. I'll see you guys later. I've got all that I needed to sort out. So it's been fun. Guys, I hope you guys have seen the nasty reality of
Do you want to leave?
the Relic nightmare in the game. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Cheers.